And here he comes down the home stretch. Gene, what is on your foot? What are you wearing?
That, Jeff. These are what we call Vibrams soled shoes. The 5 fingers right here. And the reason why we do this, it's minimalist footwear. It's actually much safer on your back, much safer on your knees. A lot of people actually started getting hurt once running shoes came out back in the early 70s. So people kind of moved away from how their foot was evolved to move, and that's barefoot. So came out with these Vibram 5 fingers, and we strongly recommend them. Team Z, Z-Fanatical. Now it's very important you don't go from one extreme all the way over to the other, okay? Do not kick your shoes. You've been used to this your entire life. Start with what we call Nike Freeze right here. These are pairs of Nike Freeze, Jeff. You could come over and grab a front view of this. Now there's several different Nike Freeze you could get. This front row right here, these are cross trainers. As you see, these are pretty much the only shoes the Zanettis get. So
there we go.
These are cross trainers. These are better for plyometrics, better for group fitness classes. You do our Z-Fanatical group class, you're going to want a pair of cross trainers. Now when you run or when you're lifting weights, you're better off going with one of these. These are 5.0s this whole row, which means that's the size of the heels. And these are 3.0s. These are actually Fikes. These are fake Nikes. So these are, but you know, it's a knockoff, but still, that's the whole point. You go 5.0 and then you go 3.0, and then you wind up eventually getting a pair of these Vibrams or another brand. If Greg comes in here, you'll see.
Hold on, let's zoom in on the Vibrams right here.
You can see that's as barefoot as they get.
That's as minimalist as footwear is gonna get.
And look at
Any less, you're barefoot.
Greg just made the transition himself. What are those, Greg? What's the brand?
Adidas.
All right, so we have Adidas here. He's actually going to go over, run to our grandma's right now, cut the lawn, 2-mile run, get a shot of Greg taking off.
Get out of here.
Going to grandma's. Cut the lawn. Somebody's got to cut the lawn.
2.0 over to grandma's house.
He's taking off.
Short, fast strides.
That's actually the way he runs. Yeah, so again, strong recommendation. Saves your back, saves your knees. Every inch you add to your heel, your pelvis tilts 15 degrees, so where you should be straight up, you start curving slightly, and that's why people get messed up knees. So again, Nike Freeze, go with these for about a year before you go to Vibrams. You probably see them around your gym. It's time you start doing it. Remember, if you want the best results, you want to be healthy, burn fat, get stronger, build endurance, you got to be doing things right. And of course, the surest way to be successful is to get fanatical. Stay with us, Z-Fanatical.